For right now, though, we're going to turn to a current event that's happening tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday in Galesburg. A local choir group called Choral is celebrating 50 years of bringing music to Galesburg. They put on about 2 shows a year, and this weekend is their spring concert called Raising Spirits with Song. But what makes this group extra unique is that for every show, they pick a different nonprofit to support. And it's why we're being joined right now by Publicity Chair West Young and President Gail Kaufman. Thank you both so much for being here. I know it's dress rehearsal night, so we really appreciate your time. Are you feeling ready for the shows this weekend?
Sure. Yeah, we're getting closer, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot of work to pull all of this off. So let's talk about this weekend's show. What is the theme and message of this spring concert?
So this weekend is the Raising Spirits Through Songs. It's not only a tribute to Choral 50 years, but the producers for this show, they also selected going back in time, celebrating Galesburg itself and the history of the famous people that have either founded in Galesburg, lived in Galesburg, passed through Galesburg. They rolled that into celebrating the Orpheum Theater, famous acts like the Marx Brothers and Jack Benny and everyone that's come through the theater. And then they put a bow on this whole show, and we capped it out with the 250th celebration of our nation. So kind of three venues in one.
Yeah, a lot of history to be celebrated. While you were talking, we were just looking at some photos from the past half century of Choral Dynamics and their history in Galesburg. I want to get to that in a second, but first, which nonprofit are you supporting with this show?
This show's beneficiary is the Children's Grief Camp of Galesburg, and they offer a very unique camp for children experiencing grief. They do all kinds of wonderful work with children, and we are just especially honored to be working with them to support this show.
And we're not talking, a small amount of money. You guys have raised thousands and thousands of dollars. Do you have a figure how much Choral Dynamics has raised for local groups over the last 50 years?
To date, I believe we have raised over $680,000 for nonprofits in our area. We're very proud of that fact. It makes us a very unique group.
Yeah, you should be really proud of that. I mean, that's so much money. And I gotta ask, it also is a lot of work. Why do all of this? Why is it so important to you guys to give back like this?
Well, with the talents that we have within the group and again, giving back to the community, we offer all these folks the opportunity to raise the money through the ad sales of our programs. And so our commitment is we put on a really great show, and you guys go out and raise the funds for people to come see the show. And it's just it's a relationship that the founders of Choral Dynamics started many years ago that just continues to be a very successful plan.
And how do you choose which group or nonprofit to support? Do you have applications? How does that work?
We do have an application process. If anyone's interested, the information is on our website and our Facebook page. We have a certain time period where they have to submit an application with basically what they intend to do with the funds. And then the board discusses it and chooses one that we feel like is a good fit for that show.
Well, we've been saying it over and over, but there's a lot of history in the last 50 years. I mean, even just the music, the choir has done everything. You've covered Broadway, country, and everything in between. What does it take to keep Choral Dynamics going year after year after year?
It takes an extreme amount of creativity. That's what I was going to say also. We and our producers are members of our group. So they put together the submissions for their own ideas and their own song choices and stage setups. And so we are very blessed to have an extremely creative group.
And what about you two? Why do you love it so much? What keeps you guys coming back?
You go first.
We are proud that we do all of our performances by memory. So we practice for many weeks. We memorize all our music, and then all of our shows are performed with a live band and sometimes some brass instrumentalists who support some of our songs. And so because of all that practice, we become a true family. we get to know each other. We uniquely care about each other. We form relationships, and it's just another thing that makes our group really unique and special.
And the audience's reactions to the shows, the people that benefit from the money that we are able to raise either through their programs, it's just rewarding all the way around, and it's a chance for us to be on stage, act silly, be very emotional about what we do, and we just have a great time doing it.
I can imagine. And if people at home want to check you guys out, you got a bunch of shows happening this weekend, your spring concert. Thank you both so much for your time, and good luck at dress rehearsal tonight before the shows start tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Shelby.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you guys at home, once again, these shows are tomorrow night, Saturday night, and then Sunday at the Orpheum Theater in Galesburg. We have a link to tickets up at WQAD.com. James?